actually the only conglomerate where Ford Motor Company and Fiat work at the same time. So we have a very long tradition and relationship having GVs. We have another division on finance. We have one of the largest private banks in Turkey. It was actually a GV operation with the UniCredit of Italy. However, according to their strategy, we have acquired 400% of that finance arm. Obviously, with the finance, we have the leasing companies, the factoring companies, all the other financial sub institutions. We have a durable goods company. It's called Arçelik. Arçelik is actually probably known better in the UK as Beko brand. But Beko in the UK is owned by Arçelik. Arçelik also owns Grundig in Germany. We have factories across the globe, from China to India to Romania to the UK, Germany. It's a large-scale operation. Apart from that, we have an energy group. The energy group owns and operates the refineries in Turkey. Well, the refineries in Turkey were publicly owned and they were privatized a couple of years ago, so we've acquired that. On top of that, we have under the energy group, obviously the solar energy business, and also we have petrol stations similar to Shell. It's the second largest petrol distribution network in Turkey. And we have the other businesses from hospitals to hotels to marinas to food industry. And KoçSistem is actually the technology arm of the group. We have been in operation for the last 76 years. We have a capacity to serve every sector from automotive to retail, from energy to durable goods, from education to health, from finance to mining. Basically, we provide services in 81 provinces of Turkey with more than 80 national and international business partners. We are a smaller company. We only have 1,500 employees, but we are the largest system integrator in Turkey and has been the market leader for a very long time now. We have unfailingly been the leader in all developments of technology in Turkey, and we do provide all kinds of services from hardware technology to data centers, from cloud to cybersecurity, IoT, artificial intelligence, the robotic workforce to machine learning. It's actually not only in Turkey, but in the surrounding region as well. In your previous question, we had the opportunity to talk about the innovative solutions such as IoT and advanced analytics with examples before as well. So we also do have a big area that we are concentrating on new businesses, like the cloud business. On cloud computing, we have a collaboration with all the big players, with all the big global players, as well as having our own cloud. Just to give you an example on that, with the Association of Financial Institutions in Turkey, we have formed the joint data center. It's fully approved by the Banking Commission in Turkey, and it's the only cloud that now the financial institutions can use. It's the only public cloud. It's a dedicated public cloud. So from now on, financial institutions such as banks, factoring companies, leasing companies will be able to purchase the community cloud model services from us or from the third-party suppliers, and with that, they're in a better position to position themselves. So in a nutshell, We are a system integrator, a technology company. We also developed our own services and products. And basically, we believe that we are a very good gateway between the UK businesses interested to move into the Turkish market or the surrounding region. So we are in a position to bring these new solutions to the market, and we have a large portfolio of customers and also a very capable workforce to help them along.
Great, thank you very much, Mehmet Ali Bey. I mean, huge opportunity and diverse set of companies and operations there, from Arçelik and Beko right the way across to a whole range of other different companies, parts of the holdings that require solutions and innovation and all of the good stuff that I know that you're interested in. You've been very, very complimentary about the UK tech ecosystem in recent conversations, including the conversation that you had when we met in the concert a couple of weeks ago. And you're planning another business visit to the UK. Again, I think I'm right in saying that.
Yeah.
So I think for us and most of the colleagues on the line here who are coming from very innovative UK tech businesses, what are your priorities with regards to KoçSistem's expansion, potentially expansion in the UK? And are you open to meeting or speaking with interested companies who might be listening to this interview?
Yes, definitely. My plan is to be in London or anywhere in the UK, basically, between, starting from next Monday until Wednesday. So I believe, if I'm not wrong, it's from the 13th to 15th. The reason we've chosen this date is to do it before Christmas and the New Year's Eve. As I always mention, we do have a vast experience in software development, consultancy systems, and system integrations and emerging technologies. We believe that it will be very interesting for us to better understand the UK market in order to enable the companies based in the UK to move into Turkey. And also, we are also looking for opportunities for M&A opportunities or for strategic partnerships with the companies in the UK on several areas. I think our positioning, our strong value proposition is especially on IoT, advanced analytics, managed services, our own products. I mean, we have a digital signage platform that's now being used more than 20,000 screens from big retailer coffee shops, global ones, to the hospitals, to arenas. We believe that we can create a complementary strategic partnerships with the technology and cross-sectoral players in the UK market. This is something that I don't really like to brag about, but it is a fact right now that we have a very strong, skilled workforce with competitive prices. Compared to other countries, the software development price index is really now competitive in Turkey. And owing to this, the international markets enjoy over-the-top quality technology services with very reasonable cost. I'm sure this is not a very wide known knowledge. Maybe it is. I'm not sure. With our guests now, the second largest R&D center for Huawei is in Turkey. It's in Istanbul. SAP is the German IT companies. The latest offering have been developed in Turkey with the Turkish engineers. So we really have a very good engineering base in Turkey, which isn't very much known, to be honest. So I believe this will also be an opportunity to explore on both sides what we can do together. The second thing I think will be very important for all participants here is that we service a very large portfolio of customers for a very long time now. And I'm very happy to say that our customer churn is zero. And it's been like that for the last 15, 20 years. So we have a very long-lasting relationship with our customers, and we try to position ourselves not as a technology seller, but as their compatriot during the digital transformation journey. So we have a very large customer base on the private sector. We also have very extensive relationship with the public sector. In Turkey, the public sector is twofold. You have the government, the ministries, and you also have the local government, and they have a different, actually, decision-making process. So we believe that we can enable the UK companies in order to access this and also help them along on their own journeys. So anyone, we will be more than happy to meet you face-to-face next week if you're available, and to be able to discuss in more detail what areas that we can collaborate and what areas that we can bring more business and more agility and more competitiveness to your businesses.
Thank you. I mean, that's really clear overview, a really clear set of expectations and kind of conversations that you want to have. I think when you say you don't like to boast or blow your own trumpet about these things, I think that's sometimes the thing that we have to do. I was in a meeting earlier on today where, you know, we spend a lot of time in the UK talking about us being the fastest growing post-pandemic economy in the G20, the UK. The second one is of course Turkey. So, you know, all the opportunities in Turkey, and as you rightly pointed out, there's a very strong manufacturing base here as well that has become, you know, as high quality and cost effective, and so many businesses are looking to markets that are closer to some of the fully low cost options in the further east as well. So there's a really strong base there, and I've become aware of some really good collaborations and JVs. Can I remind everybody to put their phones on mute? Some mute, please. Thank you. So there's good examples of the JVs with really innovative UK tech companies working with those solid manufacturing bases of really high quality. And I don't think you can actually understand it until you come over and see it and meet with those businesses and those great minds in Turkey. And it was really good last week when we had about 42, 43 UK businesses, you know, contending with COVID, jumping on a plane and coming over and meeting with counterparts in Istanbul to really start that collaboration. So exciting that you're coming back to the UK, and it's exciting that you're looking outside of London as well, because we have a vibrant tech space above and beyond the UK that I think it's worth highlighting, and I'm pleased that you're going outside of that bubble, albeit a very important one. So I just wanted to kind of just open it up really now to colleagues on the call now to see if they had any questions for Mehmet Ali or any comments that they would like to make. I will take questions or comments as they come. If you put your hands up, I'll point to you, or you can put them in the chat. So we have a question from Mark Sinclair. How are you, Mark? Over to you.
I'm very well, thank you. It's fantastic to be invited along to this meeting. I'm very, very interested in asking Mehmet in your absence in Turkey on the 13th to 15th, would there be an opportunity if we were in Turkey during the early part of next year? Would we be able to connect outside of this particular time frame? I'm just really asking if we were available to meet with you in the new year. Would that be something that would be of interest? Because we provide exactly what you've mentioned, which is COTS. We have software that is ready to go off the shelf in the mining arena, artificial intelligence, also anti-counterfeiting, management efficiency software. So we're on the brink of really getting out there. Just really wanted the opportunity to sit down with you when we arrive in Turkey in the new year and really be able to show you our wares, so to speak.
Mark, it will be a pleasure to welcome you, to Istanbul or anywhere in Turkey, basically. Just to correct the misunderstanding, if there is one, I'll be here in January. When I say 13th to 15th, it's just next week, actually. So I'll be in the UK next week between Monday and Wednesday. I'll actually be flying out on Friday because now we have 48 hours of self-isolation. So I'll be at the hotel for the weekend, and then I'll be having meetings between Monday and Wednesday. For January, definitely, even if I'm not here, we have a large team. I'm sure we will organize everything so that we can have a very good meeting. You mentioned about mining. We also have a mining solution, a digital mining solution, which is now being deployed at 8 or 9 mines. So it will be very interesting to explore how we can collaborate on that as well, because that's an area that we have been focusing. I didn't mention we have a subsidiary 100% owned by KoçSistem called Koç Digital. We formed that 3 years ago with BCG Boston Consulting Group, and this company is specifically oriented towards IoT implementations and advanced analytics. And under this company, we have developed this mining solution. And obviously, we will be very happy to discuss any opportunity. So thank you, Mark. Always welcome.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. I believe I'll speak with my representative at the Department of Industry and Trade. Hopefully we can exchange some information or contact details. We will be in Istanbul on the 13th to 15th, believe it or not, of January.
Okay.
And I'm very happy to come down and see you in London. We're based in Leeds, but as you can tell from my accent, I'm actually from London. So it gives me a great excuse to visit family and friends and come and have a good chat with you. So that would be most appreciated. And I will get that information through Colin with the Department of Industry and Trade.
Great. Thank you very much, Mark. I'll go over to Kieran, if that's okay. How are you, Kieran? Feel free to put your camera on.
Sure. Hello. Sorry, I've got a very festive background, so Happy New Year in advance. Mehmet, thank you for a fantastic presentation. You seem to be dominating every industry in not just in Turkey, but the whole of ECAN. So we're very privileged to have had your time. I'm the founder of ProtectBox, which is a AI net zero, an AI-driven comparison website and marketplace. So we've built it initially in cybersecurity, but we're extending beyond cybersecurity to a lot of the sectors that you mentioned, and we can be deployed across any sort of industry. And our premise is that any buyer, from a consumer like you and I, to a business, an enterprise, a government, right up to a smart city and a grid level or infrastructure and IoT, can find and buy any of their cybersecurity. So our artificial intelligence helps them assess, match, and bundle their cybersecurity needs to existing solutions in the market. And we've got a marketplace of something like several million products from all around the world. So that is there. The entire platform has been built to be plug and play. So we're talking to a number of systems integrators around the world about whether we do it as an API or we can integrate, our back end with your back end, so that you can resell us, and every single aspect of our platform can be repackaged as a cybersecurity add-on for banks, insurers, any corporate or government in any sector. So when you're here in London, I'm based in Knightsbridge, just around the corner from Harrods. So love to host you here, or I can come and meet you wherever you are. Can take you down to Harrods to do some Christmas shopping if you'd like. We've got some.
No, I mean, it will be perfect. I mean, Kieran, I'll be there next week. So after this meeting, we'll get your emails, and I'll share my email as well. So we'll try to organize something for next week. Definitely we're interested. Just to give you a general knowledge on cybersecurity, we have been running our SOC for the last 7 or 8 years. We were the first SOC in Turkey. And wow. According to IDC, we're the market leader on cybersecurity as well. So, this is something that now currently we don't offer. So basically, it will be very complementary to our offerings as well. By the looks of it. So I'll be very happy to meet you next week if we can arrange a time. Okay.
I'll also quickly mention I was lucky enough to attend COP26. We've put together a net zero score and an offset mechanism. And what we've launched since COP26, but I haven't done the full announcement yet, is that we've also started to build a complementary marketplace of sustainability assessors and offsetters as well. So we're reaching out to conglomerates and integrators like yourself around the world to help us populate that as well, but also to work with you in terms of actually developing that offer as well. Again, I can discuss that separately, but I just thought, let me plant that seed in your mind whilst I have your attention. But a pleasure to meet you.
Amen.
I'm looking forward to meeting in person. And thank you very much, DIT, as always, for these fantastic get-togethers. I love it that we're having fireside chats when Stormbara is about to hit. I feel warm in some ways.
Much pleasure and joy in your festive background. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
So we've got a point in the chat, but before I read that out, I'll go to Nick. Hi, Nick. Are you there?
Yes, hi. I'm here. Nick Schulman, CEO and founder of BlockDocs. We're a data insights platform focused on prop tech. So a couple of questions. First of all, I'd be interested to know what you're currently doing in smart buildings, currently in IoT. And second of all, from the introduction that you've provided, it sounds there are a lot of synergies with what we're doing. And I'd be very keen to meet with you, and I'd like to know how to arrange this.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I'll try to be very briefly explain it, our interest on IoT and smart building and the smart cities. We have our own IoT platform. We have developed this. It's called Platform 360. It's now being used in 8 or 9 factories in Turkey. Also at the municipalities, on manufacturing, energy distribution, autonomous car tracking, not autonomous, but fleet management. And we're now monitoring more than 2 million sensors a day. One of our projects actually won a large award in World Economic Forum last year. Actually, the second one is now has been nominated. On the smart buildings, we have a very good relationship with the municipalities in Turkey. So it's not actually the smart building, but it's the smart city building, and we do lots of business on the underground as well. Although we have limited underground stations in Turkey, I mean, nevertheless, as they have been built over the last decade or so, I mean, they are quite new, and the technology can be easily deployed there. I mean, I would really like to meet you as well. If you have time next week, we can discuss the opportunities that we can do together. On the smart buildings, we monitor basic sensors in the buildings, as well as on any cars and so forth. But I'm sure there will be some areas that we can collaborate and look into it. At least I will explain the market in Turkey for you, and vice versa, and we'll see where we can actually increase the cooperation between the two countries, between our two companies.
Yeah, it sounds very interesting. We also work in public transportation as well. So what you just mentioned about working with the underground in Turkey sounds like it would also be relevant. And we recently were awarded by the Mayor of London as winners of his Air Quality Challenge. So the smart cities angle as well is definitely relevant too. So yeah, it would be great to organise that with you if you or DIT can explain how we make contact after this meeting. It would be a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
Great, thank you. We've got a couple of comments or questions in the chat. First of all, from Paul Sheedy. We are keen to find partners to expand our smart building technology into the region, having already established our offices in China and deployments in the US already. Due to COVID, partnership is where we are now focused. So keen to meet next week to assess if we can collaborate. So another partner we can put you in touch with. Andrew Moses has said, I would welcome a follow-up in London, please. We are SAP Gold partners, around 120 supply chain experts, author of mature IoT software, mobility, software analytics, established 1993. So another partner there to potentially meet with. In terms of how we can connect you, Mehmet Ali, with those who are interested, I don't know if James or Javad or Mehmet want to jump online now and make any suggestions on how we can facilitate.
Hi, Kenan. I'm not sure if my camera's working, but I've just posted in the chat there. Just thanks for everyone's engagement. And if anyone's happy for me to share your contact details onwards, I've taken a note of everyone who's piped up. But if you drop me a line, if you haven't had a chance to speak, I'd be very happy to connect you to Mehmet Ali's team, and provide any further information that way, and then we can get in touch through them.
Great, thank you. So we have about 5 minutes left. Just very quickly from me. One, I'm in a room somewhere in Whitehall, and it's a new camera facility that keeps on zooming in and zooming out. So that's why I look quite far away. And secondly, I am not Louise Colwell. I'm Kenan Paleo. I'm using her laptop. So I know that people are like saying, this man doesn't like a Louise. That's kind of what's going on now. So I'll stop there. We've got 5 minutes left before handing over to Mehmet Ali for any last comments or points. I just want to know if there's any further questions or points anyone online wanted to raise. Raise your hand now, if so. If not, then I have to say, Mehmet Ali, it's been an absolute joy having you online with us now, being able, just so clear in terms of what you want, the scale of the opportunity working with KoçSistem and Koç Holding provides for UK tech companies is pretty phenomenal. So I'm glad that it's sparked some more interest. I know you'll have a really successful visit next week. I suggest you get some nice nibbles in for your 2-day quarantine. I can give you some top tips from the Marks and Spencer's festive region, as I did my as well. any final points or questions that you'd like to feedback, Mehmet Ali? We are all ears.
I mean, thank you very much for the opportunity. It's been great. As I've said, I'll be in the UK. I mean, next week, and I really would like to catch up on having some meetings to further explore. I believe that Turkey presents a tremendous opportunity for the British companies. Just, I mean, something that maybe, it will trigger something. But, the American companies, the technology companies have been in Turkey for a very long time now. Same holds true for the German companies, the Chinese companies. So basically, I believe that there is a huge opportunity between the two countries to create something, and please also see us as a gateway to the region. We already have a subsidiary in Azerbaijan, so with the Caucasus as well. I mean, we are very active. We are also very active in the Middle East. We do projects in the northern Iraq parts, in Iraq itself, in all the regional areas. And please also keep in mind that Turkey has a really good workforce, and which might actually help you along to further develop your products and services at the cost advantage as well. So I believe this is a win-win-win, situation. So basically, please feel free to contact me. We will do everything within our power during this journey. I would like to thank once again the whole DIT team, and I mean yourself in person. It's been tremendous, and thank you very much for this opportunity.
Great, thank you, Mehmet Ali, and thank you to the colleagues who helped make this session happen. Take care, and I'll see you all soon in the UK, in Turkey, or elsewhere in this phenomenal region. Take care. Görüşürüz.
Bye.
Bye to all.
Thanks, everyone.